Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel. As always, it's me, Ivan, and in today's video we'll be checking one of Cadison's newest releases. I bought it a few weeks ago, and after spending some time with it, I believe this might be the best watch Cadison have made so far. Honestly, considering the fact that it costs less than $70 US, I'm really surprised with how well made and good looking this watch is. I bought this watch for €87, but right now it's discounted due to the Black Friday sale on AliExpress. If you are in a EU country, it's going to set you back €73, while for those of you in the US, it's only $63. On top of that, you can apply the store coupons, as well as my discount codes, which will help you save even more. As you can see, this Cadison is available in 3 different colors, which are black, blue, and white. I decided to buy the white one, but it was a very hard decision to make as the other 2 look very nice as well. The watch arrives in the usual for Cadison packaging, and it took only 6 days for it to be delivered to me here in Spain. Alright guys, you know how this goes. Before we start to talk about the design, build quality and so on, I would like us to get the dimensions out of the way. What we've got here is a standard size dive watch with a case diameter of 40mm. The lug to lug is 48, and we do have female end links on this bracelet, so expect it to wear true to its size. Then we've got the thickness, which is 12mm, and finally the space between the lugs is 20. On my 17cm or 6.7 inch wrist, this Cadison wears very nicely and it's very comfortable. Much more than I expected, and it also feels very refined and well balanced. When it comes to the wrist presence, I would say it gives the impression of being bigger than it is, and overall, it looks great in my opinion. Next, let's have a word about the design and the build quality. Guys, don't take my word for granted, but I would say this is an original design. It somehow looks familiar to me, and it's giving me a mixture of Seiko 62 Mass and Tudor Black Bay vibes, but besides that, I can't really find a model that looks very similar to it. So, if this Cadison is an homage, please let me know in the comments below. What I can tell you for sure is that it's very well made, the case is very nicely finished, and with these chamfered edges, it reminds me of my Tudor. However, this one comes with vertically brushed flanks. Here you can also have a closer look at the knurling of the coin edge bezel. It's very nicely machined, and the action is fantastic, as you'll see in a moment. As far as the water resistance goes, it's rated at 100 meters, which may not be enough for diving, but it's plenty good for swimming, and you do get a side screw-in crown and case back. The bracelet is very well built as well. All the links are solid. The finishing is on par with the case, and the articulation is great. Guys, the only part I wish was a bit better here is the clasp. It's milled and everything, but it has only 2 micro adjustment points, which is simply not enough. In my case, I did get a perfect fit, but I'm not sure everyone else will. So yeah, a full-size clasp with at least 4 micro adjustment points would have been a much better choice. Of course, you can always replace the bracelet with something else. I tried this Cadison on a NATO, and it does go well with it. Alright, let's check the bezel action now. This is probably one of the things about this watch that surprised me the most. It's easy to turn thanks to the grip the coin edge bezel provides. The feedback is very smooth and positive. It sounds good. The back plays under control as well, and the alignment is pretty much perfect. And by the way guys, I forgot to mention that the bezel insert is ceramic. Moving on, let's check the dial. You know, there are a couple of things about it that are actually very interesting. First of all, it's really well finished. Everything looks very sharp, and I can't see any imperfections. The color is white with a tiny bit of silver hues, and it looks a bit metallic. Then we've got the baton hands and the blue second hand, which matches the color of the word automatic. Finally guys, there are the applied indices, which are high polished, but due to the black paint they are filled with, they appear black most of the time, and as a result the legibility is great. The only downside of this dial is the lume, simply because the indices don't have any, but besides that, Cadisen have done a great job with this dial in my opinion. Last but not least, we've got to mention the movement, which is of course the NH35, and I have no complaints about it, especially when it's mounted in such an inexpensive watch. Mine is running 11 seconds fast per day, which is perfectly acceptable, and well within its stated daily deviation of -20 to +40 seconds per day. For those of you who are new to watches, the NH35 is a caliber made by Seiko. It's very reliable, it offers excellent accuracy, and it's also easy to service. There you have it everyone! The Cadisen Aquadiver is a watch that's more than just decent for the money. Together with the Cadisen Diamond Dress Watch, it's the brand's best in my opinion, and I definitely recommend it. The only negatives are that the water resistance is only 100 meters, and that it lacks in the lume department. So if you are okay with a dive watch that's missing 2 dive watch features, then I think you'll love it. Personally, these are not a deal breaker for me at all, as I don't swim with my watches, but you know how this goes, everything has to be mentioned. As always, this is just my opinion, so feel free to share your thoughts about this Cadisen in the comments below. Thank you for watching guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.